Hey guys, Dave right here, DB Restorations. How you doing today? It's actually tonight. I'm here working in the shop. It's looking at the clock there, close to 11. Getting ready to put the Dana 60 rear end and our 70 Charger RT behind me. And this is what I've been doing here lately. I've been working nights with all this COVID-19 thing going on. I ended up being, a full-time stay-at-home parent, homeschool teacher, the whole 9 yards, because I got two small children. So my wife's an RN, and so she's been really busy at the hospital with everything that's been going on. And so she's been working just some crazy hours, nights, early mornings, middays, being called in the middle of the night. So we've been working together, and so basically I take care of the kids all day and get their schoolwork done and get them fed and take care of them. Then when she comes home, we eat dinner, and I come out and work out in the shop till sometimes 2 o'clock in the morning. So I'm out here right now working on the Charger, but I just want to thank all our first responders for all that you guys do. I mean, I could not even fathom, what you guys have gone through just from what my wife's dealt with is such a small scale on what's going on, around the United States and these bigger cities. So my hat's off to you guys, and I just want to thank you for all that you do. So I hope you guys are all staying safe and staying healthy and doing your whole social distancing thing and following the rules so we can, overcome this pandemic together. But I haven't done a video in a while. The last ones I posted was on our 68 Charger. That was filmed back in November. So I wanted to get a video out there, kind of let you know what's been going on. But my shop is an absolute mess. We've been doing stuff on the house, and I've been working in the shop, and then doing all the other stuff I was just telling you about. So it's just been super crazy, and I know you guys' lives are probably crazy too. But I also know a lot of you guys are at home building your cars, which is awesome. So I can't wait to see them. I'm hoping this Charger is going to be at Carlisle, the Chrysler Nationals here in July. I will be there. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys there. So if you show up at the show, stop by the booth. I'm going to be there signing one day. So stop by and say hello. And I'll be walking around the show otherwise. So stop me and say hello. And I want to hear your car stories. All right. So I kind of want to fill you in on this Charger. This is a really beautiful car. It's from our friends over at DT Auto Brokers in Salt Lake City, Utah. And it came to us already painted. It needed some interior work, and it needed some suspension work done on it. And the engine had fuel injection on it, had headers and the whole 9 yards. So there was a big old hole cut right here in the firewall where it had the EFI and all the O2 sensor wiring harness going through there. So I had to repair that. I'm trying to get you a good shot here, but the firewall's all been repaired. All the brake lines were all oversprayed. Everything you see here was oversprayed. You can still see a lot of overspray on the steering shaft here off of the steering column, and of course the clutch rod, the pedal rod. And so that'll all come out, but I had to go through, put all new proportioning valves, all new brake lines, and then we had to tape off and re-undercoat the entire car because there was overspray everywhere. None of the frame rails were painted. It was just kind of hit and miss what the painter was able to do around the engine. So we got that all cleaned up. And I'll tell you, it's a lot of times it's harder to do a car like this than it is full restoration because it's just a lot of cleanup work, a lot of tedious work, a lot of taping and stuff like that. But you can see we got our insulation pad on there. So right now you can see the Dana 60, and this is a super track pack car. So this is a 410 gear Dana, and it's all detailed out and painted up. Got a new fuel tank in there because somebody drilled a hole in the original one and had, the EFI and everything plumbed through the bottom of it. But you can see we re-undercoated everything over the factory undercoating, got it cleaned up real nice. So there's a few upgrades on this car that we're going to leave. I mean, one of them's right there. It's got an adjustable pinion snubber. I'm just going to leave that on there. It looked cool, just kind of detailed it up a little bit. But over here we got our 440 Magnum 4-speed. This is a numbers matching car. So pistol grip 4-speed in the console, which is really cool. So this engine had aluminum heads on it and stuff, so we were able to get factory heads on it. Salt Lake. Guys in Salt Lake had it all built out and everything, and so they brought it to me just a bare block. So I've been, finding all the really fun to find parts, like all the exhaust manifolds, the correct numbers, casting numbers, and all the nuts and bolts that it needs. And so it's, you guys that have done this know it's crazy to try to find a lot of these parts, but thank goodness for Tony's helping me out and stuff, actually with the air cleaner right here, which is pretty cool. So I was able to get a factory air cleaner, but that baby there's all ready to go. And so once I get this rear end in, I'll roll that underneath of there and drop that on. Then you can see over there, there's our 273 HP out of our 67 Dodge Dart GT that's still down in California, being painted. It went a lot longer than we expected, and the owner expected, but that's the way things go sometimes. As you can see, all his parts are up there, of course, so lots of dust on them. And so I'm hoping to get that car back here very shortly so we can get that one put back together. Here we got this is my 340 out of my 70 Swinger, my plum crazy purple car that I have not had a chance to work on here lately. So just a lot of stuff going on. I got a little 360 over there. I got a 392 Hemi sitting over there underneath the blue cover. That's going in a 71 Barracuda convertible here shortly. So we're going to get this one here knocked out and get it hopefully over to Carlisle. We'll see what happens here. Our 69 Roadrunner's in second primer already. It's getting ready to get some color, so that'll go Bahama yellow. So we can't wait to get that done. So I've been working on his front suspension here. So there's his K-member and his upper control arms. His lower control arms are over here somewhere. There we go, right there. So we're getting closer. I've been doing some paint work and detail work on those. But, so this one's getting really close. Once we get it dropped down, we'll work on the interior, which is another thing. I got to find a new interior guy. I don't know if you remember Larry from Larry's Interiors at a shop that I used to work at. He used to do convertible tops, vinyl tops, and headliners and stuff for us over there. And unfortunately, he passed away just a little over a month ago. So he did the seats in this Charger for me, the B5 blue seats. So I was really hoping to get him out here and do the headliner for me as well. But unfortunately, he passed away. And so if you think about that, give his family, your thoughts and prayers. But we're really going to miss him. He was a great guy. So hopefully I can line out a new interior guy here close by and get some work done on this Charger. So hopefully she'll be on wheels here tonight. And we'll have that all buttoned up, and hopefully within like the next, end of June, really early July, be out there driving it. So stay tuned, you guys. I'm sorry I haven't gotten you a video here lately, but this is what's been going on. It's been crazy, and I know you guys understand. So bear with me, but I'll get you some cool videos here soon. But you take care, be safe, God bless y'all, and we'll talk to you soon.